All right, we're going to move right along to another great HP product, but this time a touch screen laptop. 8 gigs of random access memory and then 512 gigabytes of a solid state drive. So you don't have a spinning CD-ROM in this, what you're going, or a spinning disk in this. What you're going to have is an opportunity to enjoy 512 gigabytes of internal memory, and then you can choose to have MS365, which is your Office option, or not. All of this comes together for you in a brand new bundle from our friends at HP. And unlike other places where computers are offered and they're telling you it could be weeks, if not months, before they're ready to ship, we're ready to ship right now. If you're ready to order, we're ready to ship. And that's what makes this great. It's also at a Black Friday sale price. And did I mention the free shipping and handling? And before you poo-poo the free shipping and handling, let me just tell you how much you're saving. You're saving almost $21.50 in free shipping alone. That's significant. That is a quarter tank of gas. That's a pizza or two on the way home, lucky. And here is a look, because you're getting all of these great accessories. Now, if you go with the 17-inch touch laptop without Office, you're looking at about 5 payments of $126. If you are looking for the laptop with Office, it's 5 payments of only $136. So for only a $10 more per month, you're looking at an upgrade with a year of Office 365 Personal. Now, it's also excited to see that you're going to get all these additional services and software, $691.79 worth of additional services and software that we're adding at no additional charge to you. Now, we also have colors for you, and before we bring in our special guest, why don't we talk about those colors? I have the rose gold in front of me. We also have it for you in pale gold, silver, and underwater teal. And if I'm not mistaken, Chance, isn't underwater teal usually pretty popular and limited? Yeah, but on both counts. So popular and limited on both counts. And you can see that underwater teal is kind of that cool, looks like an underwater wave pattern. It's continued on the keyboard as well. Isn't that fun? And that's a full numeric keypad included here. And these are awesome. What we're going to do is invite in our special guest. Alex from HP is joining us to talk to us about this brand new bundle from HP. And looking very, very handsome today, sir.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, David. It's always great being with you. This is so exciting. Listen, this day and age that we live in, we need reliable technology, and this is what we're bringing here to you today, and this bundle is fantastic. I'm really excited about it because as a person who travels weekly, I rely on reliable technology, and more than ever, we need this in our life, right? Whether we're streaming, whether we're working, whether we're playing, this computer has something for everyone.
And I love it because you can go right from your tablet or smartphone right to touching the screen, because this is a touchscreen computer. At the same time that you can utilize the integrated mouse, you can use an external mouse if you like, and you also are able to enjoy those keypads. Let me just flip this one around and show you. Look at the gorgeous HD screen, built-in webcam, and then that wonderful full-size keyboard. Now, what we're choosing today, Alex, is either with Office or without. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. That's right. And if you're wondering which one you should get, well, let me make it easier for you. I always highly recommend that you get it with Microsoft 365, which was formerly known as Office, because of all the great software titles that come along with it. I believe we have a video. Love to walk you through that so you can see the programs that come along with Microsoft 365, and hopefully that will help you decide. Well, this is actually Windows 11, which, let's talk about that. That's the operating system that comes inside of the computer, and then we'll get into Microsoft 365. So Windows 11 is the brand new operating system that Microsoft released a couple months ago, and it is a wonderful, streamlined, easy to use operating system. So if we can play that video, I'll walk you through the highlights.
Let's go ahead and play the Windows 11 video.
What makes it so magnificent.
And Alex, Windows 11 bringing us closer to the things we love, right?
Exactly right. So it's a system that Microsoft has created to basically make it easier for you to understand and work your computer. So your start menu is right here. Here are all of your apps. If you want to categorize your apps like you would in a smartphone or a tablet, they're all there for you. Instead of perhaps having to jump through a couple of hoops, which you might have had to do with a previous operating system, everything is right here. As a matter of fact, you just touch whatever you want right in here or type whatever you want in the magnifying glass, and it just opens up. So if I'm looking for things like Microsoft Word, which is a part of that Microsoft 365 that we were talking about, Look at that. It just pops up. It really is that easy, that simple, but it's a very robust operating system as well, which means that you can do a lot with it. So whether you're a novice, whether you're an expert, you're going to love using Microsoft 365 and Windows 11.
Now, let me ask my producer, are we having some issues with running that video? Okay, so we're going to try to get Windows 11 up for you, Alex. I'm sorry to keep you hanging there, buddy.
Oh, that's quite all right.
Take us through some other demonstrations on screen if you can.
Of course. So let's talk about what's inside of the computer, because this computer has the power and performance that you need to get everything that you would normally do on a daily basis and so much more. So this computer is powered by the Intel Pentium Gold processor. You've got 8 gigabytes of RAM, which allows you to multitask. That's what's going to allow you to open up a variety of different apps and programs at the same time without freezing your computer. We've all experienced that in the past, and we know how challenging and frustrating that can be. You also have 512 gigabytes of solid state storage. You had mentioned it earlier, David. The solid state drive has no moving parts, which means it's 15 times faster than the traditional hard drive that you might have heard of. By the way, it's whisper quiet because of the technology, because there are no moving parts. It allowed us to make the computer lighter and give you better battery life. So tons of great benefits with that solid state drive. And let's back up a moment and walk you through some of those wonderful features of Windows 11, because you've got the power in here to do so much. Windows 11 allows you to take it to the next level. So when we say that Windows 11 brings you closer to the things that you love, you'll see how simple it is to be able to navigate your computing experience. You're also going to see what a beautiful and elegant operating system this really is. It allows you to create, connect. You hit the start button, there are your apps. You hit the search button, you're able to search for apps, programs, documents. You can even change the way that your computer looks with these themes. You just select one and it'll completely change the way that your computer looks. You can stay ultra productive by using Snap, which allows you to snap apps on the screen, which allows you to truly multitask like never before. You're going to love using the 17-inch display. And if you want to connect this to another monitor display, you can do that as well. You can also interact with your computer by hitting the little Teams button. In a matter of moments, you could be video chatting with family and friends. You can have voice or text conversations. There really is something for everyone, whether you want to work or play. You also have access to widgets, which are little bite-sized apps of information, of the things that matter the most to you. And with this computer, you can touch the screen, you can touch the keyboard, the trackpad, you can talk to it, you can use your wireless mouse that comes along with it. So I like to say there's something for everyone, and even those gamers out there, you can connect an Xbox controller if you wanted to and play Xbox Game Pass, which includes over 100 Xbox and PC games, and you have thousands upon thousands of apps in the Microsoft Store, everything from Android apps to Instagram to Netflix, Hulu, you name it. It's all there for you in the Microsoft Store.
Now, Alex, if you would be so kind, could you take us on a tour of the machine? Because I think for a lot of people, they're anxious to see some of the bells and whistles that this is going to include. Do you mind walking us through?
Of course. If you wouldn't mind helping me out there, David,
Happy
in studio,
to.
we'll look at all of those ports. Thank you so much. So we're going to start over, there we go, on the right-hand side. And as you can see right up there, that is a super speed USB port. That's going to allow you to transfer files 15 times faster than the previous USB ports. Next to that, you have your HDMI out, which allows you to connect to another monitor or display. Next to that, you have what I like to call a port of the future. It's a USB-C port. This is actually even faster than that super speed USB port. It allows you to charge devices and connect so many different devices to it. I love the fact that we have that in this computer. You have your headphone and microphone jack there. So if you want to plug in, take a Skype or a Zoom call or listen to your music or watch your movies, you can do that. Then on the other side, you're going to see the rest of the great ports that we have, because this computer really has all the ports that really allow you to stay connected. You have your power input right there, and you have another super speed USB port. So you have access to those ports on both sides, which is great. And if you notice, this computer is razor thin. It's 17 inches. So you get that beautiful large display, but it weighs less than 5 pounds. So think about all the technology that we have built in there, and you have a computer that weighs less than 5 pounds with this beautiful 17-inch high definition display. And then on the very top there, you've got that HP True Vision HD web camera so that you can Skype, you can Zoom, you can take your Teams meeting. I'm actually talking to you via Skype and using the web camera right now. So think about all the wonderful things that you're going to be able to do with a computer that has the power and performance and all these wonderful premium features.
So again, Alex, we're choosing the 17-inch touchscreen laptop with or without Office 365 Personal. Now here is a look at your value story, I believe. So we're going to talk to you again about all the great savings here. And remember also that you can utilize your Easy Pay option. This is free shipping and handling as well, so we're super excited about that. Now, let's not forget, the 17-inch laptop without Office is going to be ordinarily priced at nearly $1,292. Your price today is only $629.98, or more importantly, 5 easy payments on your credit card of only $126. Now, for just a bit more money, you can go ahead and get the Microsoft 365 Office. That's going to break down to about 5 easy payments of $136. So just for $10 more per month, you're good to go with more. I mean, no one builds a kitchen and says, I've got so many cabinets I can never fill them. Said no one ever. No one has ever said that. I wouldn't care if my kitchen was 25-foot football fields long. I'd fill every nook and cranny of it, right? So this is what it's all about. Don't miss out on this opportunity. If it makes sense to upgrade, then go ahead and upgrade for you and your family. What we don't want to do is miss out on this opportunity. And Alex, this is, again, not brand X or some brand we've never heard of. This is a global brand. This is HP.
It is, and we've been around for over 80 years producing great quality products. Our slogan is keep reinventing, and that's exactly what we do. We're number one in so many different categories. And I wanted to mention two other big things that I always say, David, besides the touchscreen that we've talked about, that once you have, you will never want to have a computer without. That is the backlit keyboard. You're going to love being able to hit the button and see the keys illuminate. It helps so much in dark environments. And you also have a fingerprint reader right here, so that when you start your computer, you can just scan your fingerprint really quickly and the computer will start lightning fast. So that's another level of security, which is fantastic. If you want to continue to use a password, you can, but know that you have the ability to use that fingerprint reader. So lots of great premium features to go along with this computer, in addition to the power and performance that's on the inside as well.
It really is an impressive machine, and I love the backlit keys, particularly if you're in bed at night, your sleeping partner is already asleep, and you're streaming a movie, you've got your earbuds in, and or you're doing some work, you are able to see those keys without having to turn lights on, and that becomes a big, big difference. If you're also typing in lower light situations, maybe in the morning, I don't like to turn lots of lights on in the morning when I'm on my email. So this is going to be a great opportunity for you to be able to enjoy your coffee and a low light situation and still get the work done at the same time. Don't miss out on these. We have some great color choices. Let's go through those colors if we can, because we have pale gold available for you. Silver is also available. Underwater teal. And then finally, we also have it for you in the rose gold. Now, Alex, there's also a printer option here. Let's talk about the printer option, because this is something that is wireless, correct?
Yes, and this is wonderful. So this is our DeskJet all-in-one printer, which means it's a printer, copier, and scanner. So you do get the flatbed with it as well. So you can, of course, make your home copies, scan your documents, and you also have the auto document feeder, which is reserved for one of our most premium printers, but now you have the ability to have it here in our DeskJet, which means that you can scan, you can copy more than one page at the same time. So that is a huge convenience. This computer also has 6 months of instant ink included, because it is one of our Plus printers. It has HP Plus. With HP Plus, you're going to get the 6 months of instant ink, which means that when you get this home, you'll get all the information in the box. You can select one of our instant ink plans. And how it works is the printer will communicate with us at HP, let us know when you're running low on ink, and the ink will just automatically show up in your mailbox. There's no worrying about having to pay anything additional. There's no worrying about you have to order it at a certain time. It just shows up. It's like magic. It's one of the greatest things that you could possibly have when you have a printer. And then with HP Plus as well, once you register, you also get an additional year of warranty. So that extends the warranty from 1 year to 2 years. And you also have tech support available with that as well. So lots of great benefits that come along with this DeskJet, in addition to being a great all-in-one printer.
And let's be very clear, everyone gets the printer. The option is whether you go with 365 Office or not, correct?
Correct. And by the way, I forgot to mention, this is a wireless printer as well. So whether you choose to print with your HP computer or you want to print with your iPhone, Android, a tablet, a non-HP computer, you can absolutely do that as well. So know that you're getting a printer that has the ability to be printed from pretty much anywhere in the household wirelessly.
Well, and that's what